But you know, a lot of people have died compelling deaths. A lot of people have. And so somebody says, well, what's the big deal then? So they died. So I said, well, there's two big things that makes a difference from the way the 12 apostles. I mean, John died in exile. Judas was replaced, but the 9 and the 11 of the 12 ended up being horrible deaths and tortured for one thing. In their own words, in the book of Acts 1-3, they said that for 40 days, not 40 hours, not 40 weeks or anything else, for 40 days, after they said they saw him killed, crucified, and buried, that he was raised from the dead, and appeared unto them with many convincing proofs that he was raised from the dead. And they went out, and Joe, they were tortured, and they were killed for one thing. They claimed that on the third day the tomb was empty, and it appeared to them, and he lived with them for 40 days. Well, somebody say, well, then a lot of people have died for a lie. And you know, that's true. A lot of people have died for a lie. But here is what I struggle with as an unbeliever, Joe. A lot of people have died for a lie, but they always thought it was the truth. People don't die for lies. They die for lies that they believe is the truth. I mean, history's proved one thing. Liars don't make good martyrs. They don't at all. And yet they died for that lie. But here's my problem. They knew it was a lie. In their own words, they said for 40 days they lived with him after the resurrection. And if that wasn't true, then they had to know it. So therefore, you'd have to say they not only died for a lie, but they knew it was a lie. And Joe never once, under the worst torture, ever denied it. I've had over 250 debates in universities, and I almost always challenge my opponent. Give me one piece of evidence, just one piece of evidence that any one of them, under the worst torture, denied it. Nobody ever has. I said, give me some lousy evidence. And nobody ever has. And yes, a lot of people died for a lie, but they always thought it was a lie. If they died for a lie, they knew it was a lie. And finally I said, it has to be true. But then the others say, well, a lot of people have died for great causes. And they have. A lot of people have died for lousy causes. But they have. A lot of people sacrificed their lives, everything. Look at the homicide bombers and everything. So they say, well, Josh, what's the big deal? Well, here's the problem. Their great cause died on the cross.